As stocks reversed course and sold off today, defense names including RTX, L3Harris, and Lockheed Martin outperformed as geopolitics remain in focus. Among the capabilities responsible for a largely successful deterrence by Israel and allies over the weekend, missile defense systems and interceptors built by RTX, Boeing, Israel's Rafael, Lockheed, rocket motors by Northrop Grumman and L3Harris Aerojet Rocketdyne, fighter jets, including Lockheed-made F-35. The key question for investors, though, does this mark a sentiment shift as U.S. defense stocks have underperformed over the past year? J.P. Morgan, which upgraded Lockheed to outperform today, noted it prepared that call prior to Iran's attack and would not venture a prediction on that situation, but did write, quote, "What we can say is that it's a dangerous world, and while this is not a sufficient condition for defense stocks to outperform, it is a potential source of support, especially when they're under-owned." Jeffrey's saying supplementals could now accelerate. The Senate had passed a $95 billion security funding package that included money for Ukraine and $14 billion for Israel specifically. It's all been stalled in the House. Do lawmakers resuscitate that or, perhaps, maybe more likely, revisit a standalone Israel package? The recently appropriated 2024 U.S. defense budget is about 3 to 4% higher than 2023. 2025 is poised to grow just 1% thanks to budget caps. So additional funding would be impactful. Lastly, demand has already been outpacing supply. The world has been dangerous thanks to Ukraine, Israel, U.S. stockpile replenishments, plus big spending increases by U.S. allies. Contractors have been ramping production. Sales and backlogs have been growing, but the stocks have been largely stuck as margins have not kept pace, thanks in part to lingering supply chain issues. So what defense companies have to say about that when earnings start next week will be critical for investors specifically as well. But for more on the situation that is developing, let's bring in Richard Haass, Counsel on Foreign Relations President Emeritus. Richard, it's good to have you on. We had these late-day reports, these headlines that Israel has basically conveyed to the U.S. that it has no choice but to respond to Iran. That did send stocks lower in late-day trading. I mean, it's my understanding from all of my reporting over the weekend, I'll call it the last 48 hours or so, we know that this attack by Iran on Israel was unprecedented. It's the first time Iran has launched attacks from inside Iran rather than just by proxy. 300-plus missiles and drones is much more than I think anyone had anticipated. And yet we know the U.S. really would like to see the situation de-escalate or at least not become a bigger, broader conflict. How does this play out now? How much of this hinges on Israel and that response that it decides to move forward or not move forward with?
Morgan, I think the future now hinges about 99% on Israel. Iran has announced that it believes things are concluded. They put out a statement very quickly. The Biden administration obviously wants things to calm down. The last thing they want is a wider war that, among other things, would send oil prices sky high. But Israel has to decide. They're going to respond. But more important than whether they respond is how they respond. And there's at least several options. One is to resume, if you will, their indirect, in the shadows war with Iran. That would be the low end of the spectrum. They could attack military sites in Iran, particularly those that are associated with what Iran did the other day. For example, Israel might be tempted to attack drone factories or storage sites or where missiles are to be found. And then lastly, there'll be those voices in Israel, we're already hearing them, and we're also hearing them in this country, which are saying, this is the opportunity we've been waiting for. And they're going to argue for Israel going in big, possibly even taking on Iran's, the building blocks of its nuclear program. And I think that debate's yet to be settled. And exactly how Israel responds will be critical here.